Quick note, guys, this video is actually the past 3 months of me working on this Mustang. Every step is a new challenge, and some challenges are harder than others. I'm chipping away at the car, getting things done here and there, and we finally made it to the painting process, which is one step closer to ripping this bad boy down the streets. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we'll be working on the 2019 Mustang GT Premium. I have it here behind me. I did an alignment on it previously off camera just to run the alignment again because I've already done it a few times, and I got all the specs in. They're all good to go, ready for that final inspection. And over here, guys, I took out all the bumper, the splitters, the under shield, and the inner fenders as I'm gonna get ready to paint. But in the meantime, I've been working on my painting setup. That previous footage you saw, guys, was me setting up this whole painting setup contraption. I ran 1/2-inch lines all the way from the tank up and over, just like I talked about in previous videos, over to my filtration system from Eastwood. Eastwood did not sponsor this. I just really like their products. I still don't know a lot about them, but I really like them, I guess. I have a complete filtration system tank right there with a desiccant filter option as well, or a replacement. I'm not sure what it is, but then right there is a pressure valve so I can control how much PSI is going in the rest of the tube from then on through. Then I've got an oil filter right here that is in the line as well. And I'm thinking about maybe putting another air filter in here just in case. I really don't know how all this stuff works, so I might put another air filter in here. I have some lines still available here as well. And then at the very top, I have 1/2-inch going into 1/4, which is gonna connect to the backside of my reel. I've also got this 500 PSI rated hose to get this weird angle from the wall to the compressor. And here is everything I've been working on so far. These are all my fittings and a bunch of extra fittings that I have in bags. But this afternoon I picked up the rest of my fittings in there, as well as I have the hose and the quick close for the hose and the reel right up here. So let's slap all this in. I put some PSI in it and tested my whole system, and there is 0 leaks from the system, which is really good. This bad boy is ready for some paint when I get to that step. I did get a new fender in the mail. I aligned the whole front end, so these body gaps are perfect. completely messed up my air system for the painting process, which is gonna be here real soon. So I need to take all of it off, redo everything, tighten everything down correctly, because you have to start from the beginning to the end when you're tightening things, and there's leaks everywhere. So let's start taking it all off and do it right. Now that I've got the pillar, the wheel well, and the rear of the quarter panel, and this door all primered in, now I'm gonna work on this A-pillar section and the section right on that fender right there, and then we're gonna wet sand the entire car. Paint time is just around the corner, but it's Saturday, so I gotta go pick up some paint on Monday when the body shop store is open. But we got the whole quarter panel and the trim sanded. That's ready for paint, so once I paint that, I can start putting the whole body of this car together. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's go painting. I'd say for the first time painting, that went down really nicely. There is a lot of orange peel in the paint. I'm not sure how to avoid that, but there also is a bit of trash because I'm painting in a very dirty garage. But I can't wait to see how these colors match up, so let's put them on the car and we'll go from there. The guy at the paint shop recommended that I painted a piece off the car and then tested it with the car to see if the paint matched. And if it did, then I was good to go to paint the jam and the door and the fender and the bumper and everything that needs to be painted. So we're gonna test that color match and then we'll go from there. So I don't know if you guys can catch this on camera, but the fender has a bit of a brownish tint to it, which I believe is from the primer, because the guy at the paint shop told me that this type of paint does not cover very well, so you have to lay a lot of base coats. And I barely even knew how to use the gun until I was onto the clear coat. So I'm assuming I didn't add enough base coat and that brownish tint from the primer came through and the base coat was not enough on top of that primer. I'm gonna need to respray this fender because it definitely does look different color than the hood and this door right here. But I think I got my paint stuff dialed in to go and hit that jam. It's go time. We're gonna prep the surface, clean everything up, and start spraying our base coat. So I just did 3 coats of base. I had to buff one of the coats because there was a few runs in it, so I just took a 1500 grit to it. But now we're gonna mix up some clear, throw that down. There you have it, guys. My first attempt at painting. I have zero idea what I'm doing, but the quarter panel and the jam is all sprayed in. If any of you have some advice on painting, whether it be orange peel, trash, etc., please let me know because I really don't know anything about painting. And next time you see this Mustang, guys, hopefully she will be all painted and rolling down the street. So we'll catch you in the next video. See ya.